Hey everybody, it's Deanna, and I want to spend this video talking about this experience returning to YouTube after about an 8-year or so hiatus. I was talking with my counselor. Yes, I see a counselor, and there is no shame in that at all. And I suggest anyone who needs help to seek out a counselor, seek out a therapist, seek out any kind of help that you may need. So I was talking with her, and she was saying that I need to put myself out there more. I need to not hide in the shadows. And if I want to be recognized for my creative endeavors, to put myself out there. And I'm not one who likes talking to people. I may talk in these videos and go on and on and on, but I'm not one who is really that social with people in real life. I prefer written communication. I prefer communicating online. It's easier for me. Not really a fan of chit-chatting with people. And I thought, well, what a great compromise for me to get back on YouTube and restart my YouTube page. And things have changed in these past 8 or so years. I don't remember YouTube Studio being a thing. Yeah, it wasn't a thing when I used it back then. Videos can be uploaded to YouTube, but I don't remember there being a specific studio with an editor and all these different tools. And the Studio app is different from the Studio, different from the desktop version. The desktop version has a lot more features with it, but I usually make a lot of these videos on my phone. And I prefer to do editing, as much editing as possible on my phone. But if I do use my laptop, I do use YouTube's desktop version to do more edits. And if I use my laptop, I also have Clipchamp. I call it Clipchamp sometimes because it's very finicky. It's Microsoft's video editor program. And with Clipchamp, I can put captions on my videos. I would like to put more captions on my videos. It's hard to do with my phone. So if anyone knows of an app for Android that's affordable, reasonably priced, please let me know in the comments. But anyway, I started back on here maybe in April. I did a video where I was out in nature, and I had it set as unlisted at the time. So when I made it public, the date I made it public became the date on it. I believe it got, I made it public in the summer. So that's why the dates don't match up with that video. And I seem to be slowly building a following, very slowly. Some friends have been watching my videos, some family have been watching my videos, and they let me know. They let me know that they do enjoy my videos. One friend had said that she loved my video where it was my stories from the stage rejection pitch. She loved that. And another had reached out to me and said that he loved my video about going to Maryland. So I am getting feedback. But it ebbs and flows. It's so strange because there are times where I get a lot of views on my videos, and there are times where I get a little dinky amount. And right now I have the comments moderated because I've seen what happens when trolls and spam take over a page. Oh my God, and nothing is done about it. I want to keep my page as free of spam and trolls as humanly possible. I'm not engaging trolls. I'm not entertaining trolls on my page. I don't mind people disagree with me because no one's going to see eye to eye on 100% of everything. But I do mind people who want to come and start arguments and make ignorant comments. I don't have the patience or the energy for that. You will not be approved if you try to troll on my page. And I see some people, not just YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram. I don't use Twitter anymore. I stopped using Twitter years ago. I deleted my account. I don't want to deal with that anymore. But I see people on different social media platforms, and they tend to their engagement is arguing with trolls. They argue with trolls, and some of them will talk about how it's bad for their mental health, and it like dealing with these troll comments, it's draining. And they say they'll say they'll stop doing it, but they're still arguing with the trolls. Next day they're arguing with trolls again. And I'm thinking, I would much rather have low viewership, limited engagement, by being authentic, by sticking to my standards, by having integrity, and by not arguing with trolls. I would much rather have low viewership and very little engagement by doing the right thing versus wasting my time, wasting my mental energy dealing with trolls. And I don't understand it. And some of the pages are like, all it is arguing with trolls. And some of these people, I don't think they talk as tough offline as they do online. I mean, I've had guys get in my face before, and if I feel threatened, I do speak up. But for the most part, I've been laying low lately. I'm not trying to engage people in arguments. I'm getting too old for that mess. And I know some people, I was looking for remedies for dealing with lock dandruff. And I found that there are dandruff scratching videos. Lord have mercy. People, they'll sit on YouTube scratching their scalps for likes, engagement, monetization. Oh my God. And they have huge followings. I am so surprised. Whew. Whatever floats your boat, but not me. There will be no dandruff scratching videos on my page. None. No, I'm not scratching my scalp on YouTube. I want to gain followers, not fetishists. Or feet pics. I'm not posting pictures of my feet online. They probably pay me to put my shoes back on. Kidding aside, yeah, that's not my thing. I don't want to put that kind of stuff on social media. And another thing, like, I feel that when I do get high amounts of views, I get the most random videos are suggesting my page. I swear, it's like my video talking about a Wheel of Fortune cattle call audition. It was having videos like Aunt Esther and Fred's greatest hits from Sanford and Son. I'm looking at this. I'm thinking, what does this have to do with my video talking about a Wheel of Fortune audition? What? I don't know, people. I don't know. I heard that it doesn't suggest content based on the content itself. It's just content based on what the viewers are watching. I mean, make it make sense. YouTube is strange. And there are times when I get low viewership and it tells me to change the thumbnail video or change the thumbnail image or change the headline, the caption. I'm not doing that. Very, very rarely. Let me correct myself. Very rarely do I do that. One time I posted a video of me swinging on a swing bench at the DC Wharf. And I simply titled it Swinging. I put the date and I put swinging. And I had the most explicit content referring to my video. I'm looking at this, I'm like, what the hell? I'm scrolling through the suggested videos, it was not suitable for work. So that when I changed the title, made it more specific that I was swinging on a swing bench at the DC Wharf and the weird views and the weird referrals stopped. Whew. I am not trying to attract that content to my page. And the two videos I did about going to Maryland, about going to Tacoma Park, Maryland, and going to Prince George's County, Maryland, Riverdale Park, Hyattsville, Mount Rainier. The one for Tacoma Park was not getting too many views compared to the second video of that trip. And that's when I did change the thumbnail image. It didn't seem to help much, so I'm gonna leave it alone. There are some videos that I've posted and YouTube says you're not getting too many views, change the thumbnail image. And I don't. And it goes from getting very few views to getting a lot of views. Like the video I did about currently being the same age as Alice from the Brady Bunch. That one got a lot of views. But I think that's because I mentioned Alice from the Brady Bunch. Had I not made any reference to Alice from the Brady Bunch, it wouldn't have gotten as many views. And a lot of those people who commented, they're not going to be subscribers. They're more like, they comment and they keep it moving. There's one. They commented was somewhat sarcastic. I didn't necessarily agree with what they said. I didn't like how they put a shrug emoji at the end. But I responded to them. And I'm looking at my moderation queue. And the same comment was in my moderation queue. So I said, I already approved this. So I deleted it. Just to find out that it was the reply to my comment on their comment. I accidentally deleted the whole thread. And I didn't remember the person's username. And I put a pinned comment saying to please leave your comment again. Now, I originally thought that they were trying to edit their comment, because sometimes people do that. They edit the comment and it disappears from the YouTube video, and that is back in the moderation queue. And I told them, you don't need to edit your comments. That's because I can speak, people. Because I thought that's what had happened, that they had edited their comment and they were trying to get it reposted. So unfortunately, that comment is gone. And they've come saying, you want to post it again, please post it again, but they never came back. Because like I said, some of these people, they're not going to be subscribers. They see this one video. They want to comment on that one video and they keep it moving. That's how it is sometimes. And I did get someone who subscribed and they were very engaged. They commented maybe about 30 times in a 2-day period. And I was grateful for the engagement, but as I said, I'm currently moderating comments. It's just me. There's no team. It's just Deanna. And so like there would be like multiple new comments from this person that needed approval. And even the one comment they posted, they edited it with good night. So I thought, okay, it's done for the night. But no, there were more comments after that. Whew. And I got the impression that they wanted more engagement from me. They wanted to have back and forth conversations in the comments, and that's not what my comment section is for. Comment on what you see in the video, or if it sparks a memory for you, or if I ask a question, comment on that, but don't try to have like a full-blown conversation with me about unrelated stuff in the comments. And I'm also not a fan of unsolicited advice. And I felt that they were trying to tell me things like, they're correcting my, like telling me to slow down. I spoke French. Okay, fine. It's a language. It's the second language I've learned growing up. I learned it from grades from 3rd grade through 11th grade. I studied from that period of time. So I'm rusty with it. I'm relearning it. Okay, yeah, sure. Give me French tips with my French. But I don't need to be told, to be careful on a trail. I'm not a child, I'm an adult, and I know how to govern myself. So I do tend to get weary about, unsolicited advice. But it wasn't that. It was just, there's way too many comments for me to keep up with. And I told them I did appreciate the engagement, because I did appreciate the engagement. But they had to be mindful that I'm the only person moderating the comments. And I, thank you for being respectful of that. But unfortunately, they didn't take it well, and they deleted all their comments and they unsubscribed. But as I said, things happen. I'm one, like, if a new page is suggested to me and I follow it, it'll show me a bunch of older videos. I'll like the videos, I'll watch them, I like them. I'm not going to comment on all these older videos. And that was another thing with this person. They wanted to comment on 8-year-old videos. I had the comments turned off for good reason. Partly, I used to volunteer in animal shelter, working mostly with cats. And those videos, I made those solely for the shelter to use on their page. I did not use them for my own content or my own engagement. It was for them. I would give them the link to the video. When I completed it, moved on. And also my acting videos, I have the comments turned off on those because it's more for my reel. It's not, that's another thing I don't really have up there for engagement. It's more for my reel, my acting reel. And my street harassment documentary, the comments are definitely off on that one because trolls come out of the woodwork with videos like that. And it's a pretty sensitive topic, and I don't want trolls having a field day in the comments of that. They don't need to be commenting on that video. Yeah. But yeah, and that's another thing. Choosing to use my given name on these videos. Because a lot of people I follow, they either use just their first name or they use their middle name like it's a last name. But I didn't want to hide who I am. And even if I just use my first name, people know it's me. People know it's me. There aren't too many people named Deanna out there. Yeah. And as I said, I have my acting reel on there. I want to be recognized for my acting. I haven't acted in many things in years. I haven't acted probably in a decade, maybe. But I still want that recognition. I still want people to say, oh, this is what Deanna Howard did. I want that recognition. And I am being mindful of what I say on here because I know that in this day and age, the wrong words can, attract the wrong attention. And I tend to be pretty mindful of what I say. It may seem like I'm like spilling my guts to everyone on here, which I am to a degree, but there's a lot that I still keep private. I'm not putting all my business in the street. And like I'm saying, I'm not at that point where I'll never be at that point where I want a parasocial relationship. I don't want unless the follower is someone I know personally offline, I don't want the followers thinking that they're going to know all my business, that they're going to be like buddy with me. Like, I don't mind having a cordial rapport, but there is going to be a boundary set. I'm not going to put all my business in the street. So it's that balance between being open, but not that open. So it's been a learning experience. My past 2 videos, one I did about seeing the other Americans at Arena Stage, and one I did one last week about how I do not like this time of year. I don't like colder weather. I'm doing this in my apartment because it's cold as hell outside. I'm not sitting out with my nose running, my hands turning to ice blocks because they're frozen. I am not. It's just too cold. I mean, it sucks that there'll be no more outdoor videos for a while unless there's an unseasonably warm day, but it is what it is. But yeah, those videos did not get too many views. And I'll share my videos to my personal social media pages. And that's another thing. My social media pages are private. I don't accept anybody. So if you see me on social media, I'm going to decline if I don't know you personally. I'll share them to my social media. And I may share them a few days later, but I can't force people to watch my videos. And I'm not a saleswoman. I had to consciously say, if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I have to consciously say that at the end of each video. I'm getting better at that. Oh Lordy, it's been interesting. It's been interesting. All said, it's going to take time to get viewership. It's going to take a lot of time. I cannot force this to happen overnight. I think about the YouTubers I followed when they first started, like Issa Rae. She started out on YouTube. Quinta Brunson, I think she also started on YouTube and BuzzFeed. And Francesca Ramsey. They started small and they worked their way up over time. And now they're big names. They're celebrities now. I don't know if I ever want to get to that point though. Because, as I said, I am private. I mean, I seem like that in these videos, but I am private. I don't want everyone in my business. When I was a kid in my 20s, I wanted to be famous so badly. I wanted to be liked. I wanted to be the center of attention. I wanted everyone to notice me. But now I'm in my 40s. I'm the opposite. I don't want everyone knowing everything about me. I'll let people know things about me that I want to let people know about me. Yeah. And another thing is, I don't have a niche. A lot of the YouTubers I follow, they have a niche. They have a topic they talk about, or their page is mainly focused on that topic, that content. They post at the same time each time, right on the dot. The videos are about the same length each time. That I don't have that going on for me, and I likely won't. I tend to, when I feel inspired to make a video, I put my phone, I put my phone in a mount, or I'll hold my phone, and I'll push record, and I start making the videos. I wanted to do videos once a week. But at this point, I want to do it whenever I feel inspired to. It may be a few weeks. It may be once a week, maybe twice a week. It depends on what I'm inspired to do. I'm a storyteller. I had that realization when I was meditating a few months back that I'm a storyteller. That's what I'm meant to do in life. And when I tell a story, I don't say, I did this, and then she said that, and he said that, and I said this, etc., etc. That's boring. I like to imitate people when I talk. Like when I did my Wheel of Fortune audition story, and I imitated the woman with the high-pitched voice. Pick me! Pick me! That one I've come across, I said, pick me, pick me. Yeah, I want people to feel like they're a part of the story. They can visualize the people in my stories, and they feel enmeshed in the story. I want people to see that. I'm a storyteller, folks. And there have been some negatives with YouTube videos too. I posted a video where I talked about my post-election feelings, and I didn't name the candidates. I didn't mention Harris and Trump, but even though I didn't say the candidates' names, it was obvious who I was for and who I was against. And they got a few downvotes. And it also had YouTubers referring right-wing videos to that video. So of course they're going to downvote it because those aren't my views. But I find that when I see someone's video, I tend to, like if I don't agree with what they say, as long as I may not agree with what they say, but if it's not something that I find is racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, etc., I'll only downvote if it's racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, and so forth. That's when I downvote videos. I don't downvote if I simply don't agree with it. And there was one woman, I was following her briefly. I thought she cursed too much. I thought she was just too like, F this and bitch that and whatnot. It's not my style. But I didn't downvote her videos. It just wasn't my style. So I unfollowed. But there are people who feel they need to control what a creator is saying and doing. Like that because they're playing a video game. And the content creator is the video game player. And they think they can control what the person is saying and doing with their controller. Okay, I'm gonna make you jump. I'm gonna make you run. I'm gonna make you go backwards. But the thing is, it doesn't work like that. People have to learn to agree to disagree. As long as it's not harmful and ignorant, agree to disagree. Like I was saying, like that one content creator, I thought you cursed too much, but I'm not going to tell her, you need to stop cursing in your videos. Because some people will go to someone's page and say, well, I don't like how you said this. Like, why are you telling someone how to act? That's not for you to do. That's not for you to say. You need to find, okay, if that page is not for you, unfollow and find a page that is for you. There you go. It's going to be an interesting journey. And but I'm not defeated. I'm not defeated by the lack of views. I'm not defeated by the lack of comments. I'm not defeated by any of that. I keep going. That's all I can do. I keep going. If this video doesn't appeal to anybody, post the next video. If that video doesn't appeal to anybody, post the next. Because in due time, there will be that perfect like match, that perfect connection right there. And all I can do is keep at it. And I will keep at it. If you liked this video and you want to hear more from me, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. See, I did that. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.